right?
Yep.
Building the AFC South this week. No mic, no earbuds, a little bit of scuff, but and also no background. So we got copyrighted last week.
Hey,
So-
we're on the map, ladies and gentlemen. On the
All
map.
right. Starts off.
All right. So this week we did AFC South. I have Jacksonville and Houston. He has Indy and his good graphic of Tennessee. First off, the floor for the Jags, I have them going 7-10, and then their ceiling is 11-6, especially coming off of a radioactive year and how well they played from mid-season to the end of the season. They made it to the playoffs. So with pick 25 in the draft, I have them taking J.L. Skinner to help the defense, because I mean their defense is great, but it still does have a little bit of holes. With pick 57, I have them taking Yasir Abdullah, and then excuse me, with pick 89, I have them taking Bryce Ford Wheaton, receiver, which is going to validate what I'm about to say. So, re-sign Evan Ingram. There's no way you let him walk after the explosive season he had last year. Let Marvin Jones walk. Keep Dewanya Smoot. Keep Juwan Taylor. Trades Zay Jones and a 4th-round pick to Arizona for Josh Jones and Jalen Thompson. And that's pretty much all I have for Jacksonville, because there's not a lot I needed to do or thought that I should do to Jacksonville, because I think they're a pretty well-built team. All right, your turn, buddy.
Man, that was quick. All right, I've got the Indianapolis Colts. Colts fans, rejoice, because I am better than Chris Ballard. Your estimated cap space for the start of free agency is $5.8 million. So at the start of free agency, I cut Matt Ryan, which I thought everybody would.
Yeah.
I also cut Grover Stewart. Colts are paying him like $10 million a year. And his stats were okay, but just not worth the trade and not worth the money. So, and then I hit it off with the re-signs. We're going to bring back Bobby Okereke, Paris Campbell, Dennis Kelly, and Chase McLaughlin. I got to have a kicker.
See, I wouldn't expect for you to bring back Paris.
Well, I just think he's a good piece. And
he's a good receiver, don't get me wrong.
That receiving core's thin already.
Yep.
So you kind of need him. So I also have them signing Roger Saffold in free agency. That line was underwhelming last year. So go ahead and get you a guard. Signing Dante Fowler. Need a rusher.
This next name next to Dante Fowler is very surprising.
Also got you signing Eli Apple. Woo! Corner's going to be rough a little bit this year for the Colts, and it was this season. So Eli Apple, I don't think is a starting caliber corner, but he is definitely rotational.
He's a depth player.
Yeah, I mean, you got Rockison, you got Kenny Moore, you got other pieces. You just need depth.
Yeah, Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, Stephon. Oh, what am I talking about? Okay, so in the draft, excuse me, the 4th pick overall. You're not trading your 4th pick. You stuck with your 4th pick. Get C.J. Stroud. Okay? Yeah, that's
Valid pick.
top 2 quarterback in the draft. Now, you trade your 35th overall pick and your 135th overall pick for the 27th pick in the 1st round. And you draft Jackson Smith-Njigba. Get your receiver. Get your number 1. And with your 103rd overall pick, you take Blake Freeland, because you still need offensive line. And you still need a tackle. You need a left tackle bad. But anyways, pretty short, pretty simple. My projections, the floor was 5-12. The ceiling was 11-6, and the cap space after remaining is $1.9 million. Still over the cap. And then I have written, it was shocking how bad this Colts team was in 2022. Adding a couple more pieces and a rejuvenated coaching staff will boost this team above 2022. Don't need a whole lot, Colts. You just need the right coach and a couple more pieces.
That's pretty much how I got the Texans. We'll get right into the draft. The second overall, their second overall pick, I have them taking Stetson Bennett. I believe once Stetson gets into the system, he'll be great. He's a good quarterback, well contained in the pocket. He can get out the pocket if needed. He can make throws if needs. So that's who I have them taking over at second.
In the second pick, they have Bryce Young on the board.
Yes, but I feel like they're going to take a...
Sure, I don't know if they're passing Bryce Young over Stetson Bennett. I don't know if that's happening.
Who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
Crazy
Texans
things have
done
happened.
Dumber stuff. Texans have done dumber things.
With the 12th overall pick, I have them taking Darnell Washington. Big body.
I like that.
And then their 33rd pick.
Man, they got high picks in the draft.
Oh, yeah. I have them taking Jack Campbell. Get you a linebacker.
Yeah, I like that.
So most of the pieces that I brought to Houston is free agents. So the only one I'm bringing back out of their free agents is Rasheem Green. Keep him, feel like he's a good key factor to the team. So the first free agent I'm going to sign is Javon Hargrave.
Okay.
And then Andre Dillard. And then Thornhill off the Chiefs.
Juan Thornhill.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel like that'll be a good piece to have up top.
Yeah, he's solid.
Especially with the defense that is actually looked really good in hot situations. Then the next free agent I have them taking is Deion Jones. Get you a solid linebacker one who knows football like Deion does. Need more receivers, so I have them sign in Noah Brown from Dallas.
Okay.
And then I have them taking Julian Love, another up top piece that'll work out. I feel like because Houston, as much as they don't seem like a high focal defense, their safeties are really well invested
they
in.
have nice safeties. They had Desmond King to the secondary.
Yeah. And then the next free agent I have them taking is Byron Murphy.
They were just awfully missing a run. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. The floor, I have them going 3-14. The ceiling is 10-7.
Is it bad that half the Titans floor below the Texans floor?
No, because Tennessee has done crazier things.
You done?
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm excited to hear this.
Super Bowl or bust in Tennessee. The Titans have an estimated cap space of negative $23 million, and you're still going all out. So let's clear some cap space, Lamont. We're gonna cut Taylor Lewan. Bye.
Oh yeah. I don't know why y'all didn't do that 3 years ago.
No, and I do like Taylor, but he's nowhere near worth the money. We're gonna cut Robert Woods, recently acquired. Did not live up to any of the hype in Tennessee whatsoever. I like Robert, but not a Titan next year. We're gonna cut Zach Cunningham too. Texans can have him back. Way too much cap. His solid piece when he's healthy. Way too much cap. And so we're going to use a lot of that cap space that we just cleared out to re-sign David Long Jr., DeMarcus Walker, Austin Hooper, Andrew Adams, who played solid, Mario Edwards, who also played solid, Morgan Cox, which is long snapper. He's Pro Bowl long snapper, so bring him back. You get him cheap. NWI, we're going to bring NWI back. Solid wide receiver 3.
I'd call you crazy if you didn't bring NWI back.
And Tierre Tart. Bring back Tierre. And this is where
it's Tierre season, baby.
This is where things get spicy. We're gonna trade Bud Dupree to Detroit for a 2023 second overall pick from the Detroit Lions. Detroit retains Bud Dupree's cap. We're gonna trade now. Okay, this was this script was written before all the Tannehill and Jets. Yeah, cap comes off. And they're saying we can get a lot more for Tannehill and they retain the cap, but I'll just tell you what I have written down. I had trade Ryan Tannehill to Washington for a conditional 5th round pick, and Washington retains cap. So clearing out Bud Dupree and Tannehill, tons of cap, along with Taylor One. We're going to trade the second-round pick we got from Detroit and a fourth-rounder for T. Higgins. Bring T. Higgins to Tennessee, and then we're immediately going to turn around and sign him to a 4-year, $89 million deal. T. Higgins is your wide receiver 1. You're welcome, Tennessee. You're welcome.
Don't ask me what he's doing because I don't even know.
Super Bowl. Then in free agency, we're going to sign Jimmy Garoppolo. That's your quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo can win games, and he's going to have Derrick Henry, and he's going to have T. Higgins, though, too. You get that line. Chico Conquo. Come on now.
NWI.
Austin Hooper. We brought back Austin Hooper. Jimmy Garoppolo going to be fine. You don't got Jimmy Garoppolo. Malik Willis. He'll be in here, too. He'll be all right. Cam Sims. Another receiver. More of a 4 or 5 guy. But big body receiver. Can block really well. Corey Littleton. I'm going to go ahead and start getting some of that inside linebacker depth. We're also going to bring back Jayon Brown to Nashville. We're going to sign Matt Pryor, Evan Brown, some offensive line pieces that you need. We're also going to sign Bryce Callahan. We're going to let Terrence Mitchell walk, sign Bryce Callahan to a shorter deal. Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like you should let see how in touch I am with y'all's roster.
Yeah. You're starting corners on the Titans to Christian Fulton and Roger McCray, both on rookie deals. So Christian's got another year. He'll probably be gone next year. But he's got another year and his rookie deal is cheap. So just cut Terrence and let Bryce Callahan play his role. And Elijah Molden's going to be healthy next year, hopefully, so he'll be a slot.
Yeah.
In the draft, with the 11th pick, Taylor Lewan's replacement is Paris Johnson Jr. out of the Ohio State University.
The pick.
And with your 41st pick, which I've taken this player a lot in over these 2 videos.
Maybe he's speaking it into fruition.
I hope so. Jalen Hyatt, get you a field stretcher. Go along. You're going to have a receiving core: Jalen Hyatt, T. Higgins, and Traylon Burks. With Chico Conquo, Austin Hooper, and Derrick Henry. Jimmy Garoppolo just got to look one direction. Come on.
Somebody going to get the ball.
And then with the 72nd pick, I have, bear with me, Javion Cohen. I can't pronounce his first name. He's offensive lineman. So, I have built you a roster. If the defense plays anything like it did last year, this offense can score points. It's got Derrick Henry. That's what they need. But I gave you receivers this year. your cap space after is still negative $15 million. But it's better than negative 23. So, anyways, I had Jimmy Garoppolo on like a 1-year, $10 million deal, like a 2-year, $19 million deal type deal. I have your floor projections at 2-15 because things could go terrible with this roster. But I have your ceiling at 12-5. There's a really, like, anything could happen. Golly, anything could happen.
2-15.
Oh my
God!
If Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt, Malik Willis look like he did last year, it's gonna be bad. I don't know how. This is like a makeshift offensive line. It's like built to last one season. So I have written down: retain key pieces and add to the O-line and receiving core. Most people forget this team was 7-3 before injury spurred a 7-game losing streak. This team can compete in 2023.
Oh, I agree, no doubt. But the fact that you were your ceiling is 2-15 kind of scares me.
No, it's my floor. That's my floor.
Your floor. Sorry.
If that was my ceiling, I'd be very disappointed. And my ceiling's 0-17. Ceiling and floor 0-17. No.
Crazy things that happen.
AFC South, we have built you to compete.
Next week's episode will be NFC East.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to look at that one.
I have Dallas and...
I think you have Dallas and Philly.
Yeah, I have Dallas and Philly. He has Washington and New York.
I can't wait to do the Giants one too. I can't wait.
I'm more or less excited for my Dallas one.
Working on it.
Yeah, I did all this during the Super Bowl.
Oh, I got you.
Why do you think I was over there grinding, son?
Alright. We're trying to cut these videos shorter, so we're gonna end it off right here. We're gonna do building the NFC East next week. We're also gonna do a video of an average person can complete a pass in an NFL game. That's coming out, a little short video. That's coming up soon. But we out. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Let you know what you think. Radar stuff. Radar. I mean, I know my Titans is a 10 out of 10, but I mean, you might think my Colts is like 5 out of 10. So who knows? God.
That's what he gets.
I gotta keep that in there now.